So if people are interested in learning more, getting on this bandwagon, this pathway, what do you think? How do they sort of get started, and what kind of resources are out there?
Yeah, I think, well, first of all, I think if you, I think what helps is just to look at if you're dealing with knowledge management programs, if you're running or you're responsible for knowledge management programs at your organization, it's interesting to just to look at these elements. So, ask yourself those questions. Am I really helping the end user, the knowledge worker in the organization? When it comes to to collaboration, have I involved everyone? Am I sure that I didn't forget someone? Are there little experiments I could do to ensure more success? And again, the optimism is: are there ways you can make it more fun? And so one thing knowledge management practitioners can do is to just take those elements and apply them to the work they're already doing. And they'll probably find that more often than not, they have linear programs with milestones, with certain deliverables, maybe slightly technology heavy. And maybe involving just a subset of all the stakeholders. And so one thing is just to look at your current situation to see how you can embed those. The other thing, what I've done now over quite some time, is just to in terms of resources, IDEO, the company where you worked years ago, has great resources online. They have a whole design toolkit online you can look at. The Design Management Institute has a lot of resources there. So on the one hand, which is more kind of the theoretical part, I mean, read up on it, do it. You can. There are design thinking courses you could basically do online with your colleagues to tackle things. And the other thing is just to take these elements and apply them to knowledge management, starting as soon as you can, because there's no reason to wait for some of these to ask these questions and to fine tune. And hopefully, like I said, this will kind of fill a void, or at least address a lot of the challenges that knowledge management has.
Yeah, for sure. And I would say when I first started, there were no resources for design thinking. They didn't even call it design thinking. It was, I don't know, it was design process. Now they call it design thinking, but in the last 5 years, there's just been so much. It's been exploding. People are writing about all the nuances of design thinking and so forth. But if I would have any kind of advice for people out there that want to get started, design thinking is one of those things that you can't learn theoretically. You've got to practice it. It's an experiential kind of thing. And so what I find when I'm working with organizations that want to transform in terms of being better at design is to do first baseline training courses and understand these principles. What is design thinking all about? And then get into doing a boot camp. The boot camps make you do design thinking against a problem. And it's probably not a crucial problem to what your organization's all about, but some sort of, problem that the people that are in the boot camp can all agree on, collaborate on, and it's something that's relevant to them. And that is the way that you really get the training and the essence of what it's all about. And it kind of comes as you're going along, and it's really very exciting. So with that, great. Well, it's been a great discussion. I really look forward to seeing design thinking and knowledge management coming together in new ways across the profession.
Me too. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.